the aircraft on our left.
Thank you for flying Logan Air Scotland's airline, and we wish you a very good day.
Thanks so much for your help, have a good day. What's happening? Welcome to Aberdeen Beach on the sort of northeast of Scotland, north of Dundee. Dee River behind me, beautiful long beach, wave breakers the whole way down, like a real seaside village. First time to Aberdeen, I'm slowly ticking off Scottish cities. Why am I here though? So I'm only here for a couple of days, right? I was invited here by Brewdog, the beer people. They invited me out. I don't know, they're doing like some sort of blogger, beer writer thing tomorrow at the brewery, and I was invited out to take a look at the brewery, see the distillery, taste the beers, all that sort of stuff. So that's tomorrow. Today, I'm here early and I'm just meandering around Aberdeen. This is Dee River. It's coming out through this huge shipping port. Rocked up here just to sort of have a nosy. Taxi driver on the way in was telling me how you get loads of pods of dolphins along the coast here on Dundee Beach, and I was like, cool. Stood up here, I was here 5 seconds, and a pod of dolphins just came swimming up the river. Do you know what I was doing? Not filming at that point, staring at my feet. And I was like, oh, there's dolphins. And I watched them for a bit, and then I was like, oh, fuck. Time I got the camera, they'd all backed off. So maybe we'll see them again on the way up. Never been here, was never on my list of places to go to, but then neither was Dundee a couple of years ago. I enjoyed that. Residence Inn is a Marriott hotel. Here for 2 nights. Already regretting my footwear. I decided to wear slip-on Vans. Horrible idea. I think I got carried away with the sunshine in Belfast the last few days, and was like, I'll be grand in a pair of slip-ons. My dogs are barking. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down like an old man and have a cup of tea, and then we'll go back out. All right? Sweet baby Jesus. I did a fair amount of walking about the city this morning, during the day. Worst time of day for photos, hard light, all that sort of stuff. It was good. It's an interesting city, very grey. So some facts about Aberdeen, all right? 3rd largest by population city in Scotland, which I thought was a bit of a weird bragging right. 3rd. I didn't even know how many cities there were. There's 8 as of last year. This road is called Union Street. Big shopping street. I guess it's like Oxford Street if you went to London. It like separates the whole city, dissects it right in half. Not a lot going on in it though. Everything's fucking grey. Like, I've never seen so much grey stuff in my life. Every building, everything is just grey. Right? That's a new building. And they made it grey. I used to shoot a lot of street photos walking around Belfast, right? And getting up high on top of stuff was always one of the things I just really enjoyed doing. So I always try to make it an effort when I go to cities to get up high. It helps put things in perspective, it helps give you a better view of the city, it helps you get your bearings. I didn't really get much on top of that roof. There was fucking nothing to see. This is a very challenging city to photograph. Be honest, that was quite a tricky day. Aberdeen is built on a long history of granite mining and production, right, here in the city. So loads of the buildings, loads of the architecture is all built out of their own granite. That has since ceased. There's a quarry apparently just outside the city called Rubislaw Quarry, and they used to mine their own granite from that and built all their buildings, right? So that's why everything is the same color. Everything is this really dull gray. And apparently it used to be called the Silver City, in that whenever the sun shines through at certain angles and sort of hits the granite, it shimmers and gives it a little sparkle. I did try to look for that, and there was small instances where you could see that, but for the most part, holy shit, that was dull. It's weird because everything's the same color. Even the new buildings that are all built, the new architecture, is still gray. And there's a lot of old Gothic architecture, but it doesn't seem to contrast with anything. And then the city itself, it doesn't really, everything's quite flat. So there's no like nice vantage points that really can see cool stuff, from what I can see anyway, in the 7 hours that I've been walking around it. So that was very true. I struggled there. I really struggled to take some photographs. And I thought to myself, I'll take photos, just details. It lacks details as well. I think it's unfair to judge the city at the moment, because I feel like all cities, apart from the likes of London, are struggling at the moment with just footfall and people and shops and closures and lack of buzz. And it's also a Monday night, so we'll give it its just dues there. But that was a challenge. I struggled there to take photographs.